Happy hunting.
Hunt me?
I am the hunted one.
I'm hunting most things.
That is hunts.
You can hunt.
Have you hunted me?
You're being hunted.
Welcome back to another recording for the 14th of June 2018. Curated top 10 today from yesterday. I know that sounds weird, but that's just how we do them. It just makes it easier to do. First one today is this incredible desk that Dalio hunted. It's like a gamer's desk, and the idea is that you put the radiator technology, like the cooling technology, in the legs, and then the actual PCs go along the top. Now, this is kind of super extra, but I kind of like it because then you've got no tower to kick over, or you have to dig around. All your USBs on the front of it. You can put two PC systems inside of there, so you can have your streaming rig on one side and your gaming rig on the other. And if you really want to go hardcore with your gaming room with all your lights and LEDs, then you know there's kit out there that people are building. I mean, it looks pretty sick with all of your like units in the back of the table there and the three screens on the top. That's a perfect little configuration for a streamer there with all your kit underneath it on the table. Pretty fire. I don't know, I think they're quite expensive. I think they're like 1,000, what did it say, 1,000 euros? Yeah, 1,000 euros. But if you're really going hardcore streaming gaming, I kind of also think it'd look nice when you're live streaming with all that neon light kind of shining up at your face as well. Give you some nice ambience for your live stream. It's kind of fire. It's kind of fire. I like it. Next up is the Blin Cam. Never let the moment pass. However, if you go to the fourth picture along at the top row, I'd want to let that moment pass. That kid looks like it's freaking out. The only thing I will say with these camera technology things, a couple of things. If you're going to build something like this, get the best Sony IMX sensor that's on the market. Like literally get the best lens you can. Don't go halfway with a 5 megapixel one to cut costs and make more money on it. Get the latest one, keep iterating it, get the new technology, bang it in there, get the higher quality, because that'll really last you well in social media down the line, because people will be raving about, yeah, oh, it's from my camera, it's from my headset camera. Also, I'm a little bit freaked out about people coming up and taking photos of me by blinking at me. Like, I'm pretty sure in some countries you'd probably get arrested for that. And in the UK, you probably think you're weird. Get some drinks in. Next up is Warfield, warfield.com, play to win crypto. Already scares me because it's got these shipping containers, some nice concept art, play to win crypto. I don't know about the tokens or whatever. This is definitely where the whole market's going to go to. I can totally see, I don't know if Fortnite will do it, but I can totally see a bunch of games getting in on the whole action to do with cryptocurrency, because you know, that's where the audience is. That's where the people are spending a lot of their time. And if people can just, you know, link their wallets up and then put in a certain amount of money for the game, and you can just go to head, you don't have to worry about transaction charges or banking or anything. You just have it wallet to wallet, build that up, and then at the end of the month or whatever, just cash it out. It's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be the thing, and it's a smart move. I feel right now that this is super concepty, and it's trying to get people like, you know, get them in and then they'll disappear. I just don't know what the game looks like, if the game's going to be any good. It definitely is a market for disruption. Battlefield and Fortnite and crypto on top of it, but the game has got to be as good as what's already out there. Otherwise, it's just going to fall flat and it's not going to have any audience. Because streamers can make and break a game in a day. Like, it can be done. That stuff gets around real quick. Next up is the Calipax 601. Another example really of a product that it looks great, but I'm just not sure about it. This is a 558 watt portable power supply, weighs 14 pounds, so not super heavy, USB 12 volt, has the solar panel there, so you can chuck it up on your roof of your van if you're van dwelling or digital nomad trekking around. And that's a hell of a lot of power here for charging everything that you would need. Perfect for base camps, cabins, unexpected power outages. My only downside for this is I don't know the brand, I don't know the company. It looks like a flash bag, but probably poor quality batteries. I don't know that to be true. The design looks good. I'm just a little bit uncertain about the legacy and the track record of a company I know nothing about. power tip there. You should always go with somebody that you've seen reviews on, especially for something like this. You don't want something like this going wrong in the middle of Nowheresville. Next up is Instant Magna 35. I love this because I love those square Kodachrome Kodak style photos, and I think it's kind of like done and dusted now, apart from you can get this Fujifilm Insta Square Instafilm. So it looks like somebody's built like a little printer box thing for Nikon, Leica, Olympus, Canon and Pentax. So quite a lot of the old school cameras, and it looks like some kind of unit that bolts onto the back of the camera. So it's got like an adapter for the back of the camera, and then it can, you're basically your own little photo studio, which is super cool. I don't know how much money this has had. Let me have a quick look. Does this show anywhere? Oh, here we go. They needed $50,000 US, got 58,000, and they've got a month to go. So they've pretty much made it from 465 people in a day, right? I don't know how long this project's been up. Normally it's like 30 days, so I don't know how I've done 31 days. Maybe it was a 60-day project. But either way, if you've got an old school camera, or if you don't have one of these, you can easily go around a vintage store and find one of those cameras and be good to go. All right, next up is Swint. Oh, baby. What a beast. What a beast of a bike. Look at that chain. This is a $21,000 bike, 15 grand UK here in the UK. I mean, it looks killer to me. This thing does like 60 miles an hour, the most technically advanced and powerful electric bike on the planet. Does about 60 miles an hour. It's got quite a decent range on it as well, and it just looks boss. But I just wouldn't leave it anywhere. I wouldn't be able to leave it anywhere. I'd need to have at least a £2,000 countermeasure alarm system, because there's no way I'm leaving that outside, because you're not going to catch the person. You can't run after them. 60 miles an hour, they're out of there, they're gone. So I'm not sure where you would use this. Maybe on a hilltop commando style in Bulgaria, away from the rest of the world, just nipping down to the shops, across the fields, down the mountains maybe. Next up is EOS Rio. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a whole bunch of EOS things all around the world people have started up. This is for this simple EOS, a simple and secure EOS wallet. I've been looking around for wallets, and this one's on GitHub, so it's open source, so people are going to be checking it out, making sure it's legit. Now that EOS is finally live, now that people have voted, I think it needed 15% of people to vote to be able to activate a certain section of it. Seems like all the drama right now is behind. There's a lot of talk about vulnerabilities and stuff, but it's up and running. So I think I just want to see the next stage now, because everybody's like, it's going to change the world. Well, okay. I don't know if algorithms and this technology will be the only thing that changes the world. I think we need a bit more than just blockchain, to be honest. Next up is the Fyro stove, patent pending biomass. Most important part of this, biomass. Check out the campaign video and see how the Fyro stove can take your outdoor cooking to the next level. Kind of dig the size of this. It's almost like a little desktop computer thing, and anything to do with next level, next generation ways of using energy, I'm totally down for. And I'm sure this will sell incredibly well, especially as using bio waste instead of the usual methods. Little pellets by the looks of it. You can put like little, you can even use wood there if you have to. But biomass normally means a whole bunch of different kind of ingredients. I'm kind of interested in it actually now. I might have to go back to this. It's amazing to me how many things I see on Steam Hunt and want to be like, look into and then buy. I haven't got the money for it, but like one of those would be fire. I'd probably get rid of my pizza oven for that. Last two then, Lego.com. A Boost app now available on mobile. Look, Lego have to do something innovative, right, to keep up. Kids are not necessarily playing with Lego like they used to, because there's Fortnite and laptops and mobile phones, and they see the adults on them all the time. So Lego need to do something. So they're being really smart by bringing in this build, code, play situation, where it's kind of like still make stuff but make them electronic, make them move, get them to interact, get them to think, I wonder if I could do XYZ, and then spark that imagination to get them doing stuff online. Finally then today, it's not loading. I don't know why it's not loading. It's such a shame that it's not loading. So Crypto Strikers is like a football game on a blockchain, so it's very similar to Monsters, the Steam Monsters. So I was going to show you that, but obviously it's not coming up, which is a bit unfortunate. But it's a game for football stars, same kind of thing. I think they're going to do amazingly well with people collecting different cards, even though they're virtual cards. It's part of that kind of like exchange thing that we've been looking for with blockchains. You have to look at Steam Monsters. It made $40,000 in like 2 weeks or something like that. God knows how much it's made now. Alright, that's it for me today. This is what the site looks like if you've never seen Steam Hunt before and you've just come across this video on DLive. All the links are on the right hand side. These are the things that people have hunted, and then when you click through they appear on the left hand side. This is what the site looks like as of today, 14th of June 2018. Click on the white button, it takes you through to the hunted item, and if you want to add your own, you just click on the plus button up there in the corner after you've logged in. If you don't have an account, go to signup.steemit.com. That's it for me today. I will catch up with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.